Well, here we are. Sorry I am a day late. Got stuck last night at work, so I wasn't able to jump on like I wanted to. But here I am today. Happy Thursday. So I have three goals for this video. One, share with you about bronzer. Two, don't say and three, don't touch my hair obsessively. I can already feel there's a hair like right here. I wanna move it. It's already failed, but that's okay. All right, so if you would love to win a free mascara brush, share this video on your page, and I'd really appreciate that. If you share it, you'll get entered in to win the mascara brush. My name is Shelly. I am a mascara artist and here trying to share some quick and easy beauty tips with folks. Tonight is going to be really quick because it's bronzer and it's pretty easy. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So I first want to talk to you about the difference between bronzer and contour, right? So contour is where you want to create shadow. It's creating shape, it's creating dimension. It is giving you more of a sculpted look. So that's contour, right? It tends to be a touch more ashy. And so you just want to know the difference between contour and bronzer. It's really important. Bronzer, on the other hand, is to create warmth. Bronzer is not to give you a tan. So I feel like that's important to remember so that you're not trying to put bronzer all over your face to create a tanned look. It's really to give you warmth, to give you that sunlit kind of warmth and glow, but not to give you change the whole color of your face. Hopefully that makes sense. Give me a heart if that makes sense. So I'm gonna just actually do some contour so that you can see the difference between contour and bronzer. So I've got one contour here. See, it's a little more ashy, a little more cool toned. This is a cream bronzer and this is a powder bronzer. So this is the Bella bronzer, this is Cayman, this is a contour. So I'm gonna just first contour, and where you want to contour is where you want shadow to be. So you want to create shadow. So I'm going to contour my cheekbones, right? So I'm going to go underneath the cheekbone and just press this here. Again, this is contour, not bronzer, because I want to create more of a defined cheekbone. And I'm just pressing it in. I already have some highlight, base foundation on, and a little bit of blush. But here we go, starting at the ear, going in here, and you can tell it's cool because it's supposed to look more like a shadow. Got a little crazy there, but I will blend that in, no problem. And then I'm gonna do some contouring on my forehead. Again, to create dimension, to create shape. On your forehead, it's to kind of round out your forehead and to bring the light more towards your eyes, to draw attention to your eyes, which is always a good thing, right? All right, so I've applied a little contour. I want to blend that out a little bit. And so now I've just created a little more shape. You can contour your nose, I already have a little bit on. That gives more dimension, that gives more shape. So I'm just gonna keep my bangs out of the way for the rest of this. And then, so I will add just a little bit more blush, and I'll show you, the reason why I want to do that is because I want to show you what magic the contour is for after you apply blush. It really just helps bring the contour and the blush together. Man, oh man. It's like dinner time, I can feel it. All right, so now I'm going to use this cream bronzer to, it's called Bella, to warm things up. So bronzer. Bronzer goes where the sun touches, right? Where you want to get that sunlight glow. So it's going to be a little more on your forehead here, along your nose, your cheeks, and then your chin a little bit. You can put it down your neck as well to kind of even out the color of your neck to your face. So one thing that's really important about bronzer application is your brush. So you need a good fluffy brush to apply it. That way you're not getting streaks of the warmth on your face. You really want it to be blended out really nicely. So and I like to, this is a very fluffy, this is called the B squared brush. It's very fluffy, very big end. The bristles are very soft. So one thing I'll do when sticking it in the cream makeup is kind of hold it to stiffen it up and get it on the brush. Now I don't put a lot on, really I don't. It's, you can see, because you want to be able to build on it. So again, the bronzer is going to create warmth. So I've got some contour on and I've got some blush on. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to start in my cheeks and just gently apply it. And I actually hold the brush a little further back, gives you a little bit lighter touch. And that's really just going to warm things up. It's going to warm up the blush. It's going to warm up your cheeks. And it really helps blend the contour and the blush together. Again, bronzer is to create kind of a sunlit glow. So I'm just going to go ahead, and this is the Bella bronzer. Love. It's a cream bronzer. So if you've never used a cream bronzer, this is just so, it's just so blendable, so buildable. So here I am. I'm just creating some warmth. I don't want to go too crazy because, again, bronzer is not to give you a tan. It's to create warmth. So I'm putting it back here and just warming up the face. You can put it over your blush. It won't, you know, as long as you don't put too much on, it won't cover your blush. It just warms it up a little bit. And that's why you want to use this nice brush, is because you don't want to blend your blush out. Then I'm going to put it on my forehead. Again, just enough to warm things up. And you can do it to your liking. I just want to be lightly sun-kissed, so I'm not going to go too heavy. And then down the nose, because the sun touches your nose, so you'll warm that up a little bit. Then we'll do a little bit on the chin. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Again, this month I'm going to give away a free mascara brush. I'm going down my neck just to kind of match my neck to my face. And one thing that's important, hey Kristen, one thing that's important for the brushes really is this fluffy end of the brush is so that it doesn't go on in streaks. I know I already mentioned that, but so true here on the neck. You really want it blended out. You don't want to see any lines. So that's easy. That's bronzer. You know, apply it where the sun hits, right? It's not contour. So you're not using it to contour out lines. You're using it to soften lines, to create warmth, to give you that sunlit glow, and to kind of blend things together. It's important what brush you use, and you can use a cream or a powder. We do have a powder bronzer. One thing I would stay away from is bronzer with shimmer in it, because then you're like putting shimmer all over on your forehead, on your neck, and I feel like more strategically placed shimmer and illuminator is a little better, but that's totally up to you. I like a matte bronzer. I feel like, again, it just blends everything together so seamlessly. So if you have any questions, what shadows am I wearing? So I am wearing Bend and Snap, which is fun. And then this is Philly, and just a little bit of the Glamazing Illuminator right here. So not many. Yeah, and I used this brush, our new Blend and Tap brush. This brush is amazing. It applies shimmer shadows so flawlessly. Just like the little tap really places the shadow right on your eyelid. it's been a real game changer for me. So, but if you have any questions, you can rewatch this video. Go ahead and share it. I was talking bronzer and the difference between bronzer and contour. I even have a graphic I'll post in the comments. But if anybody has any questions, I'll give you a minute. Let me know. Use a good brush. All right, y'all. Well, it was a pleasure seeing you. Sorry I'm a day late. I'll see you next Wednesday with another topic. If you have any requests or you want to learn about anything, just go ahead and type it in the comments or send me a message. I'm thinking about doing eyeshadows next week. So if there are any looks that anybody wants to see, smoky or shimmer, matte, anything like that. I've also had a request for eyebrows, so that'll be coming up soon. I'm not very good at that. But anyway, all right, I'm being stupid now. So I am going to get off of here, let you guys have your dinner, and have a good night.